Hello everybody, welcome to Fiber Fun with Olivia. My name is Olivia. I am a knitter, I am a crocheter, and I love anything fiber related. I love to geek out and nerd out on anything yarny. It's all about the yarn life. Anyway, welcome to Whips, Sips, and Fiber Fun Chitter Chatter. Normally I upload this video, or I have been trying to, on Fridays. I couldn't do that this week. This week was crazy. I had a huge event that we were planning, and it happened this past weekend. I'm super happy with it. I was so stressed out, but I am happy with the outcome. So I'm doing good. I'm just a little bit tired. And that's why I couldn't get the video out on Friday, but we're doing it today, Saturday. Yay! If you are a new subscriber, or if you are just visiting here, welcome to the Fiber Fun Familia. I hope you have a little bit of fun with us. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Yay! Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? First of all, let me share what my sip is. My sip is on my, I pulled out my holiday mugs, you guys. I pulled out my holiday mugs, but I must have gotten the left-handed one because I'm right-handed. It's okay, my husband is left-handed, so he gets to show off the little tree. I don't so much. What am I sipping on? I am sipping on Café de Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican coffee. My husband is Puerto Rican, and he went to visit his grandmother a few weeks back, and he brought back with him various types of coffee. Puerto Ricans are no joke with their coffee. It's like Cuban coffee. Island people do not mess around with their coffee. So, and I love that. I've gotten used to like the strong flavored coffee. It's so delicious. Anyway, what are we having today? We're having Café Oro de Puerto Rico. This is what it looks like. And so this is what we made this morning. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can see it with the glare. I'm trying to position it in a way that you can see it. Let's see what it says on the side. Cultura y tradición de Puerto Rico. Culture and tradition of Puerto Rico. So yeah, that's what I'm having, and it's really yummy, and I am enjoying it. Let's take our first sip. Yes. Okay, today I have one whip to share with you and one finished object, which I'm super excited about. I have a little bit of yarn shopping, yarn haul to share with you, a couple of things. You may have seen it already on my Instagram, because I always share my Instagram lives when it happens, and I'm excited about it. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a couple of unboxings to share with you. I also want to make some recommendations. One of you requested some patterns, and so I have some suggestions for you. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then I want to talk about some yarny New Year's resolutions, or actually I just kind of want to mention it, but we won't get into that now, just to kind of give you an idea of all of the variety of things that I'm going to talk about today. Let's jump into my finished object, because I am super excited that I finished it. I am so proud of myself, you guys. My Narrows cowl is done. I blocked it, and I am quite proud of myself. And it is so squishy. Let me see if I can try it on. Let's take this one on, shall we? It's been chilly in the San Francisco Bay Area, but I get my hot flashes, so I can't wear anything too heavy. So I put like a light top, but I have to have my neck warm, so that's why I put my scarves on. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And I did add some extra rows because I was worried that it was going to be too narrow at the top. But that's because I have a big, neck. So this is what it should technically look like. I mean, I'm sure, the wearer is going to look way more fashionable in it than me. Now, get off, and I'm just going to leave that one off for a bit, because I'm getting hot already. I did make those mistakes, and once I block them out, I'll show you. This is where my mistakes were. So they're a little bit less narrow at the top, but I kept it. I didn't frog it. So it did come out less narrow at the top but I'm okay with it. I think she'll be okay with it. This is gonna keep her neck so warm, and this yarn is so soft. I'm not gonna go into the yarn again because I've talked about it for the past couple of videos, but I am super excited that I am done with the Narrows cowl. So it's ready to gift it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making one of these for myself. I love it. I love it. I hope the giftee loves it too. So we're gonna set this aside for now. The whip I have to share with you is my little Christmas squares. If you recall, I am using the yarn from Holly Press Fibers, the holiday mini skein set, and it's called the Best Christmas Pageant Ever. They do have more. They ran out initially. I got this pretty early on, but they ran out and now they have more. So if you do like the colors, I know I showed them in my last video, so I'm not going to show them again, but they're by Holly Press Fibers. I love, and they have a lot of other beautiful Christmas hand-dyed yarns that I want to get all of it, but I'm like, no, Olivia, no. Because I already got some other yarn, as I'm about to show you. Anyway, I've been plugging away at my little squares, but honestly, you guys, I think I'm done with these squares. I wanted to make like a big kind of runner. I'm not doing a very good job of showing you these squares. I think it's because I'm excited about showing you all the rest of the stuff, but so it's these little squares, and this is from the pattern. It's actually a blanket pattern. Circle Takes the Square Crochet Blanket. And so I decided to use this fingering weight yarn to make these little squares, and instead of a blanket, I made like, I'll make like a table runner, or you know, some sort of table topper. I think it's going to be a table topper now because I'm just done with the squares, you guys. I've got a little bit of attention span issues. I love the little squares. I think it's going to come out so cute. And I showed you the other ones before, but just to give you an idea. So I'm going to put them together, the ones that I do have, and I'm going to finish this up and just make it a table topper. I'm getting cold in my neck, so I'm putting it back on. Okay, so because I was doing that Narrows cowl and I ran out of yarn, I did order some when it was on sale, Black Friday or the Saturday business one, I can't remember what day. So I went to pick, it was at my local yarn shop, and I went to pick that up. Well, I saw other stuff there, and I picked up a couple of items, and I wanted to share them with you. They had a trunk show for this company called Golden Sheep Fibers, and I've never heard of them, but I got this little mini skein set. I thought it was so pretty. It's more on the fall colors, and I don't know that I'm gonna get to it this year. I might leave it to make something next year. It is fingering weight. It's a mini set in merino. It's 100% superwash merino, and the color of this little set is called Gingerbread House. So yeah, I thought this was really pretty. I love that it's called Gingerbread House. I love their little logo. And they did have full skeins to go with this, and I actually thought of getting a full skein to maybe put it together. I might go back and look to see if they still have it. I think the trunk show was only, I don't know, for maybe a week, 2 weeks, I'm not sure. But either way, I got these, and they're really pretty. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of, let me see, like it has like a tonal effect. This, yeah, it has like a, maybe this one not so much, but the dark ones do have like this black in there almost. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I thought it was really pretty, and I think it's gonna look really good on a fall project, maybe a fall doily. I know there's a doily that's actually called Fall Doily, and it has different colors, different fall colors, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. By the way, I keep on saying this, but I do want to do a video on ideas on how to use these mini skein sets, or like little scraps, or advent calendar stuff. I see a lot of videos out there and I love them. I think they're great. They have a lot of great ideas, but then I see some other patterns that I've never seen anybody else recommend. So I want to share them with you guys. Maybe they're out there. You know what? I don't see a whole lot of videos, so maybe they have been shared and I just haven't seen them. But just in case, I want to share them too. Anyway, I got this. The other, let's put this back here. That wasn't the only thing I got that day. I have been wanting to use to make myself a cowl, a holiday cowl, and I want a red one. I don't know why. I've never been into red that much. And this year, I want a red scarf or cowl. And so I was looking I asked the shop owner, do you have any red, something that's soft too? And she had a few things, but the one I ended up with is this one. And I wanted more of a bright red, not a dark red, but the other ones were like more subdued. This yarn shop, they have beautiful yarns, but she tends to get like the, and I get it, I totally get it, because it'll sell more, like the soft tonal ones, not so much the bright, and I love my bright. So she didn't have any really bright red, and I thought, you know what, let me try this. So like I said, I got this one, and this is Malabrigo Mecha. That's what it's called, and it's in the color Cereza. Cereza means cherry in Spanish. It says machine washable, cold water, gentle cycle, do not tumble, dry flat. Bulky, approximately 130 yards, 100 grams. Let's see, they recommend a US 11 or 6 to 8 millimeter needle, and it is 100% superwash merino wool. So it is soft. It's not as soft as that the other one, the Woolfolk Far. This was the order that I picked up, right, from the yarn that I used in that Narrows cowl. Not as soft as that, but still this is quite soft. And I've never used Malabrigo Mecha. I've used other Malabrigo yarn, but Malabrigo in general tends to be very soft. So I'm excited. I got 2 of these just to make sure that I had enough. I'm excited about the color. I've been looking and I've been looking. I'm so picky, you guys, when it comes to patterns. And so it takes a while for me to find something. I found a few that I liked, but I haven't like made a final decision. So anyway, I'm hoping that this weekend I'm gonna just, okay, this is the one I'm gonna make, and yeah, we'll see. I'll share. But I'm excited about the yarn. If you have any suggestions on a holiday cowl or scarf that really a cowl is what I'm looking for. It can be knitting or crochet, because I do both. Let me know in the comments down below. Or if you are making yourself something like holiday-ish, let me know. I want to see. I want to hear about it. So please put it in the comments. I love it when you guys comment. Thank you for all your comments. I enjoy reading them so much. Speaking of comments, Cheryl Shepherd 1138 did comment on a prior video. You wanted to know some suggestions on patterns, crochet patterns for table runners. So I did look some up for you. Some are free, some are paid. Now it's a little bit hard to choose patterns to share with you because I'm picky. I feel like I'm really picky. I guess we all are, you know, we like what we like, and it's hard for me to make suggestions because everybody likes such different things to make, right? So I tried to choose a variety of table runners, Cheryl. I hope you like some, and I hope one of these works for you or for somebody else who's watching and might like it. So let's get started on my suggestions for an easy crochet table runner. And I have my phone here. The first one is called Moss Stitch Table Runner, and it's a beautiful, easy moss stitch. If you've never done moss stitch, you can quickly look up a video, a YouTube tutorial, or let me know. I'm happy to make one as well. What I like about this table runner is that it's the same stitch over and over. The only thing you're doing is changing the color, and it looks very classic, but like with a little bit of a modern twist. Yeah, I'm looking at it, but you're gonna see the picture in here. I found it on a website called In the Yarn Garden. I will link the patterns that I talk about today down below in the description box so that you can just click on them if you're interested in them. They made it with some 100% recycled cotton thread. So yeah, you can just kind of choose your favorite colors. Yeah, very simple, just kind of going back and forth, and it's really pretty, and you could use colors that you like. But I think one thing that really makes it modern for me is the colors. They throw in some gray, some yellow, and you know, all of those classic kind of modern colors. So it's not too much of anything, but you can make it fun too if you like, because I know I like some bright colors too sometimes, and use the colors that make you happy. That way or you can make it a holiday runner too, using, you know, green, red for this time of year, or maybe for Valentine's you use some pinks and some grays and some whites, and you know, you can make this one a few times, is what I'm trying to say, throughout the year, and just make it to the colors or the time of year that you want. The next one is called Crochet Table Runner Happy Gatherings pattern. I really like this because it's basically a bunch of double crochets. I found this pattern on sweetbeecrochet.com. Yeah, so this is worsted weight yarn, and it's really simple. It's just a bunch of double crochets, and they have, you know, a bunch of double crochets on the edges, but in the middle they do a little bit of lace with those double crochets, and it's a very simple pattern. It looks classic. You can use a pretty variegated yarn if you wanted. In the picture that I just showed you, it has a gray, but you can make it a nice beautiful brown. You can make it a red. Again, you can change the colors up, or you can use a variegated with this one. One of the nice things about having such a simple stitch pattern is that if you use a variegated yarn, it won't look too busy. The yarn is kind of doing the work for you, because sometimes, and it's okay if you like this, I know I like it sometimes, where you have a busy stitch pattern, and if you use a variegated yarn, it might look a little bit too much. I mean, I like too much sometimes, but some people don't, so I'm just mentioning that this would be a good pattern to use variegated yarn as well if you like. Okay, the next one, and again, I'm going to show you the picture here. This one is called Meltered. I think it's metered, but it says Meltered. Meltered Table Runner Crochet Pattern by Willow Yarns. This is really pretty because it's kind of like a granny stitch. And the way that they use the colors on it, I mean, again, you can change the colors to your favorite colors here, and I think this looks really pretty. I think it looks really traditional, but not so traditional that if you like modern stuff, you might not like it. Actually, some of these table runners that I'm sharing with you, I might be making myself, and this might be one of them, because I think it's so pretty. It actually says in the description, cover your bare and boring table in the drawing or dining room by this modern crochet table runner. So it says it's a modern table runner, and I do think it looks modern, but I like that it has that granny stitch in there, which makes it kind of like a classic feel as well, like a traditional feel. So that's a really pretty one too. Speaking of granny stitch, this has some granny squares in it, and it's called Joyful Flowers Table, again, we're going to put the picture, Joyful Flowers Table Runner Pattern by the Pattern Paradise. This one is so pretty, and you can really make it a holiday. I think the colors they're using are holiday colors. It's very festive, as it says on the description on here. It says it's made with the African flower motifs and bordered with seasonal colors. It says you can make this in any color scheme, which I just said. Add or subtract motifs for custom sizing. So you can even adjust this one. Make more motifs if your table is longer, make less. Make just a couple if you just want it for like a table topper. So yeah, this one is really pretty. It looks really fun to make too. Let me know, you guys, if you guys want to like, maybe we can have a table runner along, and everybody can choose their own, and we can do this. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that next year. I have so many ideas for next year, you guys. Okay, The next one is Lacy Chevron Table Runner Pattern by Crochet Spot Patterns. This is made with the chevron stitch. I love chevron stitches. OMG, love, love, love them. It says you can work it all in one color or in multiple colors if you desire. The rows alternate between solid and lace to give you a modern yet still lacy look. Again, this one is so pretty. They did this in like a little, like a blue, grayish blue, and I think, you know, they're right on. It looks like a modern but traditional table runner, and it looks really easy. I've actually made blankets with like alternating the lacy stitches with like the double crochet chevron stitches. So I think this would, I think I've even made scarves with these stitches, but I think it's a great idea to make a chevron table runner. It's really pretty, right? Really simple. All right, the next one is called, oh my God, what is it called? I don't think I saved the name, but I will look it up and put it for you here. This pink table runner, it says, beautiful butterfly table runner would make a nice gift for anyone who enjoys the spring season. I think this is a perfect one for spring season, for Valentine's Day, kind of like or Easter, in those cute like light blue, light pink, but in the picture here it's a medium or even a darker rose, which I think is really pretty too, and it looks like it has this complicated pattern, but really it's not. I loved this next one. It's called Mandela Table Runner Crochet Pattern by Party Pixie Patterns. OMG, it is so pretty. Check that out. Isn't that so pretty and so colorful? I love this. It says the pattern includes a color table for 5 motifs and full pictures at the key steps of design to check your work. It's basically granny squares, you guys. 5 granny squares, and again, you could make it longer or maybe less, or maybe just make one of the granny squares and put it as a table topper. But I thought this was really pretty, very colorful. It's great for a fiesta or, you know, anything, just, or if you just like bright colors like I do, you don't need to be having a fiesta. Every day is a fiesta if you like bright colors, right? I found this next one that was specifically for Easter. It's called Sophies Woolly Worm. Oh my God, I cut off the name of it. Really, Olivia? Again, I'll share it down here. It's basically, I forget what they call this type of pattern, but it's all double crochets. And then you might like chain 1 and then double crochet again, chain 1, so that you get those spaces. And so whether you're filling in with double crochet or you're having a blank space, it creates a design, right? So this has bunny rabbits and tulips, and of course you can see the picture. They made it in green and pink, and it looks so pretty with stripes of white. So I think that is totally perfect for bunny lovers or Easter time. It's super, super cute. This next and final one is for my boho people. How many of you are hippie at hearts? I'm a goth hippie at heart. That's what I'm gonna call myself, because I love these like goth things, or I guess now it's called emo, but I'm also a hippie at heart. So go figure. I just, you know, you can't judge a book by its cover. This one is called, it is a paid pattern, Cotton Bloom Table Runner Crochet Pattern. It'll be right here. It's a very simple pattern. I love the fringe on the end, but also it has, and it says in the description, this macrame look runner is worked in 2 pieces from end to the center and then joined together. It very much looks like macrame, but it's not. It's crocheted. Another one that I may be trying. Okay, Cheryl, I hope those ideas get you started, and I hope you like one of them. I will try to list a few more in the description box in case you or maybe somebody else watching might enjoy them. I was just so excited to share some of these patterns that I found, so I hope you like some of them. Thank you for requesting some patterns, because this was really fun for me to do. I've been looking for some table runner patterns myself, so it actually helped me as well. So thank you, Cheryl. All right. Let's hop into some unboxings. I have 2 yarn subscription unboxings to share with you. I am super excited. So I have Yarnable and I have my December Vicky Howell, and I just cut it open, but it was a very simple box. It is our holiday box, so let's check it out. Her tissue is always on point. And it always gets reused because it is so beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Her boxes are always so fun to open. All right, let's look at the little booklet. So you always get a booklet with 2 patterns in it. One is crochet and one is knit. And so her pattern is called Ribboning. It's a hat pattern. And she always designs the knit one. And then right now she has 2 patterns in here by her. The crochet one is also by her, Ribbing Crochet Beanie by Vicky Howell. Let's see if I can share that picture with you. And then there is the bonus pattern, and she has a little QR code that we can find here. It says scan for digital booklet including bonus Tunisian crochet headband pattern by Tony Lipsy. So yay! Now let's look at the yarn. It is from her Montoya Merino. Look at these colors. Look at these colors. Doesn't that scream Vicky Howell? I love the colors that I love that she likes the teal color, and I love that she put that together with red to make this a holiday set. I love it. And it feels like it's a worsted weight. Let's see. Yep, heavy worsted. So it's actually Aran weight, 100% superwash merino, 175 yards, machine wash in cold water, lay flat to dry. Yeah, I love this. Look at that. It has pink, it has the teal, it has some mustard speckles in there, it has some purple specks over here. And I love that the main colors are red and gray, and the third is the teal, but other than that, all of the other ones are speckles. So pretty. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know that I'm going to be doing, although I think her hats look so cute, I don't know that I'm going to be making a hat. I love making hats because they're quick and they're easy to make, but I don't use them. My family doesn't use them. So I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to do with this. Let's see what else is in here. We have Just Add Water, Mike and Jen's Cocoa Mix, made with 5 simple ingredients, a gluten-free product. Yes! I love that it's gluten-free. I think I've mentioned here that I've recently discovered I am gluten intolerant. It makes my knees hurt so much, you guys, so I am excited about this. I like that vintagey look. Can't wait to try this. I've been having my Mexican hot chocolate. We have one, well, we have a couple that are very common, but my favorite one is actually a different one. Maybe I'll share that one. Maybe that'll be my sip next week, so I can share that one with you. But okay, so there are some mints in here, some peppermint candies, and then there is the project bag by Della Q. So you can see the Della Q tag in here. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but it was specifically made for Yarn-Yay. In case you didn't know, Yarn-Yay usually has colors and projects that are specifically made for our Yarn-Yay subscription, so you can't get it unless they have extras and they sell on the Yarn-Yay website, or you're subscribed. So I'm excited about this, and it does look like it has a foldable but flat. I have another one of these. I think maybe last year there was like a faux leather one and like a blue-gray one. I use that a lot, so I know I'm going to be using this a lot too, so yay! that is it for my unboxings. The only other thing I wanted to mention with you is that I do have some collab plans starting next year with some other YouTube crochet fiber friends here on YouTube. Some reached out to me, so those are coming, and then I thought, what a fun idea. I'm gonna reach out to some people. So then I reached out to a couple of people. So I'm looking forward to doing some fun collaborative videos. So those are coming in the new year. I also want to do a New Year's resolution for my crafting, for my crochet and knitting next year. I feel like I need to organize a little bit more, and so I want to write down and I want to film it what my crochet and knitting New Year's resolutions are. One of them is destashing the yarn that I have, that I'm getting. Another one is, and let me know what you guys think, I've been thinking about this for a while, to go visit yarn shops around the Bay Area. The Bay Area is huge, and although we lost a lot of them during the pandemic, I would love to share with you all the ones that are still hanging on, or new ones that have popped up that I want to support and that I want to just go and have fun and make a weekend of it and maybe film if they allow me. If they don't, that's okay. I'll still have fun. I'll take a picture of the outside and let you know what I bought there. But yeah, so those are some ideas that I have for the upcoming year. Let me know what you think. If any of you are content creators and have your own YouTube channel or podcast and you want to collaborate with me on a video, maybe on the New Year's resolution one, let me know. Reach out to me, comment below, or shoot me a message via Instagram or via my email. It is in the description box, and let's have some fun. Let's have some fiber fun. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will talk to you later. Bye.